Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow gotcha and Wuthering Wave lovers, enjoyers, and enthusiasts, welcome back. We are back at a screen we have not seen for a little bit, I would say, and a screen we don't usually see, even though it is a screen that looks somewhat familiar to us. It is a screen that I've been, believe it or not, trying to stay away from, but also not. This is where I will continue the mass gotcha rolling that I'm doing this fine Sunday morning, technically, at almost 3 a.m. Because right before this, I rolled in League, more specifically TFT. And after this, I'm going to roll in the Hoyo gotchas, but this is basically the second up to bat. And this one should be a pretty easy rolling, and as with all of my rollings that I'm going to do, we're going to talk a lot more than we're going to roll. So, we are here in Wuthering Waves, obviously, to roll for Lynae. Now, this is where, ironically enough, there's a couple reasons why I am relatively back on Wuthering. And this is going to go into a lot of stuff. It might go into some stuff that might make some people a little angry, a little upset. It might be going into some ideas that might be controversial, at least to some people. Even though it's true, it's all true, but it's going to be controversial, quote unquote. And one of the main things that I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably shit on Genshin. Because one of the biggest things, and this is just like a bigger topic in general, I really am starting to dislike gotchas. One, because I'm having my fill of them. I've played them for probably over 5 years now, right? And because I played Genshin on release. And, gotchas all follow a similar pattern. Now, more and more are coming out, but this doesn't even have to necessarily do with gotchas. This is just live service games in general. Live service games in general, until they reach end of service, or I guess they mishandle management and they ruin the game, which kind of leads to end of service anyway. These games keep coming out, and obviously there's story games and stuff like that, but a lot of live service games are basically like the premier go-to now that make a lot of money. And these games come out, and then again, they're live service, they keep getting updated, but the problem is newer games come out. Now, for normal people, this wouldn't be too much of an issue, but for people like me with mental problems, it's a big issue. And this is why I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out in Wuthering. I don't want to get on more gacha games, and I think that's a great thing. I think everyone would agree that's probably a good thing. And, I'm kind of speaking doom and gloom on Wuthering right now. Trust me, it's going to transfer to Genshin soon. But the biggest thing is, this is just in general, these live service games keep getting updated, and if you have problems quitting them like I do, and more come out, it's a problem. But in general, I mean, Wuthering sort of copies Genshin, because Genshin kind of set the trail, they kind of set the path, right? They're quote-unquote trailblazing in a way, or at least they were. And this is where Wuthering has a lot of the same things. They get a patch, they do some events, the story comes out, new characters come out. It's very cyclical, and that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Now, I don't want to go too deep into this topic because if I do, we'll never get to the rolling, and I have 2 more rollings to do after this anyway. But, excuse me, this is where, for that reason, and just because I'm also employed, I don't want to get too much into Wuthering. Now, I'll say this. I've been on Wuthering relatively because number one, Cartithia brought me back. And, I started my rolling with her. Every other rolling I kind of did, I rolled here and there. I just did offline because I'm trying to make Wuthering a casual game. If you can even do that. Or if I can even do that, really. I'm sure other people have no issue with that, some. But some people. This is where, for me, though, Cartithia brought me back and I stayed on. I'm like, okay, I'll just do the dailies every day. They're easy enough. Every 3 days I'll get 1 wish, whoop-de-doo. But then there was some events I could do and I did them. I'm like, okay, cool, extra pulls, no problem, right? I'm basically just getting on this game, not really to play it, just to satisfy my gotcha urge of rolling, as I believe most of us have. And then over time, I was like, okay, 3.0 is coming out, who should I get? Who's good for Crytithia? I rolled for Chisa, didn't get her. And I think I rolled for Augusta as well, didn't get her. And I actually lost Pity there, and I tried to get Shorekeeper too. And I lost Pity there, and I got the stupid Tiger Boy. Now, this is the biggest thing. I don't even know Wuthering like that. Like, obviously, I'm a seasoned gacha player, but I really don't know about Wuthering. I haven't finished any of the stories and all of this, but I've stayed on to just get the pulls and to kind of wait for the Cyberpunk collab low-key. But this is how they get you. One of the ways that they get you. And this is why places, and or not places, games like Fortnite just want you to get on the game, and why they give you dailies and everything. And similar with, gotchas too, they have dailies and events and everything. Once you're on the game, you won't spend money if you're just not playing the game. You won't get into the game if you're just not playing the game, unless someone like Cartithia comes out. This is where, now that I'm on the game, I thought I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna grind the dailies, that's it, roll for the character, and then leave it, right? Wrong. At least partially, because again, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I've been like pussyfooting with this game, where now that 3.0 came out, I was like, alright, let me explore a little bit of the new region just so I could start grinding the materials for any new potential character until they release the new area. Because once they release the new area that's locked behind the second part of the story, I won't be able to get to that unless I do the story. So I did part of the story for 3.0, and I'm gonna be honest, it really astounded me. Number one, they took away like the flying from like the other regions, which I think is a great idea because the flying kind of trivialized it. I think I wouldn't know because I didn't play them, but I think it would kind of trivialize it. Although I do love it, and they put in the bike. I've really liked the bike. The bike has its own upgrade system and everything, and just in general, because again, this is a rolling, not a review. I really like 3.0, and the way it started, the animations they do, the dialogue even I would put in on there too. It beats Genshin out 99%. And this is where the open world beats it out. A lot of stuff Wuthering does beats it out. Now, there's some stuff it doesn't do. And ironically enough, it's particular with the rolling system, right? There is a different currency technically for the weapon. Now, obviously, just don't be stupid. Just don't pull all your asterite into pulls. Wait for if you get the character, then transfer it to the weapon stuff, right? Do it as you need it, essentially. Don't just dump it all in instantly. So it's not too much of an issue. But the other thing I have, and it's a little nitpick, is whenever they give us free rolls, which Genshin doesn't do, by the way, whenever they give us free rolls in the patch, they give 5 standard banner ones and then 5 limited banner ones. At least Hoyo stuff, besides Genshin, gives us 10 limited pulls straight up, at least over 7 days. But Wuthering does that too. But in many ways, Wuthering is just straight up better. And now it's actually getting hard to play Genshin because number one, I hate Genshin, and that's no surprise to anyone who actually watches me, even though I'm still playing that because I'm sick in the head. But it's just a slap in the face to get on this game, see the characters, animations, just open world in general, especially with this new region. And I said this the first ever time I played Wuthering, and I'll say it again. Playing this game in a new region with the movement system actually does not make me feel like shit, and it makes me like exploring. Shocker. But basically, because of all these reasons, and because the beginning of 3.0, while it wasn't the greatest thing ever, it really did shock me with like the intro. They played nice music, we rode the bike, they're trying to get me to like, riz up the character right here, Lynae. I thought it was done very well, and again, it's just way better than what Genshin does. Now, the only thing with Genshin, to kind of not beat on it too much, and have the fans hate me too much, even though I doubt that'll happen, is the story in Nodcry and the way they deliver it. They stepped it up, and I've said this in my Genshin videos too. They don't do anything else in the game. They give like half-assed like fixes to things, and Genshin has so many major issues, it's insanity, and they don't fix them too because they make so much money. But the one thing they have done is they have stepped up the story like crazy, and that's the only thing keeping me on that game for now. And obviously FOMO for missing out for future characters, which is the same thing in this, which is why now I'm grinding it every day. But either way, after 9 minutes of talking about this bullshit, basically, I don't know if I'm going to dive full into Wuthering, but with Lynae, because I'm guaranteed to get her, who knows? We'll see. The other issue is time, but I'm actually pretty okay just doing this casually if I can, if I hopefully won't get too much FOMO. But the game is great, the characters are great, and we're about to roll for one. Now, the only other concern I have is now I don't want to get too into the game, which now I kind of am. It's like, oh, the next character, Mornier, if I'm even saying her name correctly. I haven't even met her in the story yet, but, should I roll for her? Should I get her? I love her design. I love her whole thematic. I heard she's like a support, though, which I was like, ugh, I want a DPS. But I heard Lynae is a universal support here, and also Mornier is like a sub DPS too, or I think that's Lynae as well. It's weird. These characters are like so top tier, though, but I only really go for the top tier characters or characters I absolutely love, which is mainly top tier characters. So we're here for Lynae, and we'll see what we're going to do for Mornier. But biggest thing is, I don't expect to hopefully be too into Wuthering. Again, I'll play it on stream, obviously, here and there, but in terms of covering their stuff for the YouTube side of things, I don't think I'll do it. Unless I just drop Genshin and become a full-on Wuthering streamer, which probably won't happen, but you never know. Either way, though, let's finally get into the rolling after 10 minutes. So, looking at my history here, I believe, once it loads, there we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We're 70 in. So in the next 20 rolls, so I don't even need to hit this asteroid. In the next 20 rolls, we're getting Lynae. Maybe even less. And then obviously, the one who brought me back is here. Cartathea! And Flirtless. And then her best support is here too, Chiacona. Now, I don't know if I'll roll for Chiacona. We'll see. There's also some rolls I think I could get from the shop as well. I do want to try getting Lynae's weapon just because it's so good and supports kind of need their weapon. So I might try hard for that. And I obviously can get it. I have enough to hit guarantee, so we might get it. And it's a great looking weapon too. It's a very good looking weapon. And if we take a look at it right here, we can see it helps her do more damage and it helps the team do more damage. Ooh. That's cool. It's a 24% damage buff, which is pretty nice. But anyway, we're going to roll for Lynae. We're going to roll for her weapon. We might do some extra rolls on Chiacona. We will see. We'll see if we'll get lucky. Aside from that, though, we're always going to start with the standard pulls. So we're actually just going to do the weapon here. The characters, obviously, I don't need. It's the weapon I really do need. And this is where, I don't know how good the sword is, but it looks cool. It's new. It's like tie-dye colored, weirdly enough. And I love gradients. It's not too much of a gradient, but we're going to do this one. So, I don't know what's the best here. Actually, you know what? Let me use AI here. Let's bring up some AI questioning here. And this is where I'll even show it to. I was asking, like, which resonator's better. On the standard banner in WUWA 3.0, what should I select? Are the new weapons good? So this might make the rolling go even longer, but that's okay. We don't do this normally. So synth armament, and they interact with Toon Break. Your selection should depend on your current roster and whether you are pulling for the new ones, which I am! For Lynae mains, you want the pistol. Okay, well I'm not skipping her signature, so that's over. So for Mornier Broadblaze users, we have that. The saved generalist is the Emerald of Genesis, aka the sword. Nice. Wow, okay. You know what? I think we'll go for the sword. And then for regular players, you just go for Verena. LOL. They are generally considered insane power creep. Really? Wow. The weakest of the set, the Rectifier. Okay, cool. So, we're going to go for the sword. TLDR. I doubt we'll get it, but you never know. Alright, where is it? I think it's just the sword, right? Wait, is it the Emerald of Genesis, or... Oh no, it's the old sword. Oh, okay, fuck it. I guess we're gonna go for the old sword. Alright. Alright, let's do 3 singles, 1 10-shot, then we'll get to the good stuff. Nothing! And this is where, you know, I don't really care too much about the animation itself. Not only do I not really understand it, right? It's like coming from water or whatever, but... Because a lot of the things in the game are like sound-themed. The one thing I will say that this game does... Oh, fuck, I did a fucking one-shot, god damn it! The one thing I'll say... Oh no, there we go, I'm at 10. Perfect. I thought I was at 9. The one thing I'll say that they do expertly is each character has their own pulling animation. That is insanity. Again, way better than fucking Genshin. Fuck Genshin, man. That shit give me PTSD with how bad it is. Except the story now. Anyway, let's do the 10-shot. I thought we were gonna get the sword. I don't know how close we are either. Oh, well, not close enough, it seems. I think I haven't rolled on this so long, I don't know how deep I'm in. And this is where, again, sadly, the only game that does this, even from the Hoyo cast, which is Zenless, Zenless is the only one that does this. They have a fucking counter. They have a wish counter that tells you how close you are. Which, to be fair, is very nice of them. Another reason why maybe they make the least amount of money, sadly. But it makes sense why they don't put it. It's a very evil thing, but if you don't know how many wishes you're in, you're gonna be like, oh, I must be close, and then you roll. They're not, people aren't like me. Most people aren't like me where they're counting every single roll. I'm actually curious, how deep are we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Almost 50. Wow. So we're kind of close. So maybe at some point in the future we'll get it, but I don't even know if I'm going to record those. Anyway, let's go to Lynae. So like I said, we're 20 away, we're guaranteed, and we can get some of these actually. Oh yeah, they're new, they reset, I forgot, shit. Because the issue is I don't have enough currency to even get many of these, I can only get 3. But after this rolling, we should be able to get more. That's going to be good. Either way, we can also get 101 because this game is so generous. And yeah. Oh my god, look, we can even get their wave bands. That is crazy. That's actually wild. We just get them for free. I wonder if it's worth it. I remember I calculated it one time. So, let me actually see. 360 is how many? Each one is 8. So 360... Oh shit. 360 divided by 8. So that's the equivalent of 45 rolls. Really? I mean, hell, that's better to get just that, because then you don't have to, like, potentially miss 50-50, and you're only halfway to the thing. That's actually wild. That is such a good thing. Another reason why this game is so good. Anyway, let's just get Lynae. At this point, we don't even have to guess if we're getting her. Like I said, we're guaranteed, so I guess we're just going to hope we get her in the first 10 shot, and then we're just going to do singles. And then we're going to try for maybe Chiakona. But let's see. I'm really curious what her animation is. Oh, yes! We got her on the 10 shot! Finally. My luck is looking up. Oh, was she the first pull?
Blue, Apollo orange,
Oh!
yellow, acid green.
Acid green? And the red.
What color is my next pick?
That is so cool. And see, that's the really cool thing. I actually really like 3.0's regions so far. The whole theme. Number one, it's like back to school. It's like technology. It's so weird, but it's so cool. And look at this character's colors, man. Like, oh. Well, I'm not in love with her thematic specifically, and by that I mean not just like her clothes, not her visuals. Like her thematic of being a student, but also being like a spray painter. Number one, so far in the lore, she's the delinquent, but I'm right at the beginning, so it's not even spoilers. But, I don't understand the whole spray painting thing, because she's not like a thug, and I associate spray painting with thugs, but she's really cool. Her combat looks amazing. She spawns a little rainbow. I think they really cooked with 3.0, and I want to support good things that deserve it, and Wuthering deserves it. So that's why I want to play this more and drop Genshin, because fuck Genshin. But she's great. She's a universal support. She's meta as fuck. She has overworld, you know, movement capabilities as well. She's just all around such a great character, and I'm glad we now have her. I can't believe she was the first pull, though, or do they just organize it? Oh! Do they just organize it that way?
Companions for many moons to come.
Oh, thanks, Yang Yang. Wow, so we got a 4-star as well. Look at that. Imagine we get a second 5-star. That'd be amazing. But that rarely happens to me. But that's good. Wow, on the first pull. So technically at this point, we're 9 in. I believe, right? Yeah, and this isn't going to update soon. Okay, that's fine. There's a 30-minute delay for records to be updated. Okay, cool. At least they tell us. Another thing Hoyo doesn't do. But anyway, with that, I guess we're going to move on to our weapon. We might actually do some rolls in the meantime for Chiakona. If we lose 50-50, even better. But we might do some rolls here just so we could get currency. So we could buy the fucking wishes. Because now I can get 4, whoop-de-doo. But we'll do this. And I feel like this game is so like, I don't know how generous it is, but I feel like it probably is on the tier of Zenless, because Zenless is so generous as well. Anyway, let's start rolling for the weapon. I don't even know how deep we're in. The last weapon we got was obviously Kartathia's, which was so long ago I don't even have it here. Wow. And it's to be over 6 months ago. Holy shit, wow. So at the very least, we're 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8 in. I don't know if we're any deeper in, but we're at least 8 in. So I guess we'll do 2 singles, which works out perfectly here. And then we'll just do 10 shots. Fuck it. Hopefully we get it soon. Let me actually see where we're at. So we're going to be at 10 after this next single. And again, the ironic part is, if I don't play the game a lot, I'm kind of doing this for nothing. I'm doing this just to satisfy my own desires and urges. So we're at 10. Here's another 10. And the best part about this shit, it's guaranteed, bruh. Once we get it, we get it. Another thing Genshin doesn't do. Another thing that Genshin is just horrible with. Genshin's weapon banner is one of the worst banners in gacha that I know of. Aside from Fate. Fate is pretty bad, but they don't have a weapon banner, technically. It's all in one. The weapons in Fate are kind of weird, but aside from Fate, like, no weapon banner is as bad as this shit. So either way, this is going to bring us to 30. Hopefully we don't have to go too deep in. But again, the more we do, the better, because we get,
Whether you need help
currency.
with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym.
This guy is
all visitors.
This guy is so funny, and I say this every time. He does not look like a fucking like gym owner. He looks like a gentleman. He has like some weird like scales on his hand too. I don't know any of his stories, so I'm scared to go back and play the 1.0 story. Oh, nice, 2 4-stars, perfect. Cool. We're getting a lot of currency. This is good. Perfect. What's this guy's name?
Anything I can help you with?
I have no clue how to say that name. That shit's Chinese. Okay, anyway. On to 40! And the sad part is I really shouldn't get her weapon. I shouldn't be doing too many pulls on this, because I should just save it for future characters, especially considering I can't do most of the events. Because, you know, I'm not caught up in any of the stories. They're literally locking me out of it. But, oh, wow, that actually looks so cool. Holy shit. Well, not so cool. It looks okay. It looks okay. Let me not super glaze this. But yeah, because rolls are hard to come by in this game for me, I gotta like chill out. Granted, I hope to not roll for too many things, but we'll see. Alright, this should be 50 now! Fuck! I hope we don't have to go to 70. But again, at least we're getting like currency to get more rolls, I guess.
Ranger Donjing. Worry not.
Oh.
My Crimson Blade will not harm you as long as you haven't done anything bad.
I was gonna say, oh god, and her voice reminds me, the 1.0 characters, some of their VAs are just not good. Thankfully in 2.0 they're all like European. But another thing I'm noticing, and I don't know if people can see it, when they blink, it like doesn't look right. Like sometimes it looks okay, but sometimes the blinking looks like slow motion. It's so weird. Right there! Oh my god. My chat tried to gaslight me saying it wasn't happening, but I brought other people in, brought experts in, and they said, yeah, we see it too. The blinking is like, it's like so weird. It's like so low FPS, like you don't see it sometimes. It's like so weird. It's like a slideshow. Anyway, her blade's cool. She's cool. I heard she's pretty good. I'm probably not going to use her though. Even though I should, my account is kind of just poor. Alright. Cool. So this should bring us to fucking 60. Oh, we got it! Let's go! Is there a special animation for the weapon? I actually don't remember. I don't know. Okay, nice. Nice 4-star. Oh, another 4-star. Oh, another 4-star. Is it really going to be the last one? If it is, that's perfect. Oh, that shit looks cool. Spectrum Blaster. It looks cute as hell, too. This is, like, one of my favorite themes, too. Just, like, arcade gaming stuff. My other favorite theme is stars. So, an anime. But this is really cool. I love this weapon. It looks so cool. I don't know how functional it is as a fucking video game controller, because that shit looks terrible. But, very nice. We got it as the last pull, too. Absolutely amazing. So now we can hopefully go here and get everything we need here. We get 7 of these. Perfect. 7 of these. Perfect. And we literally can't afford anything else yet. But that's okay too. So we're working with 61 more pulls. So we're working with a lot of pulls. And then we have 10 extra here. Which, you know, I think more than not we should just save this for the wave bands. But it's whatevers. Oh, so the featured characters are actually more expensive than the standard. That's crazy. Wow. So if you really wanted standard, you could get it, though. Huh. And then we have this character, Bu Ling. I have no clue who she is, but she's probably new. I don't recognize her. Anyway, oh my god, you could buy double their weed bands too. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, so because we did that, I would say we just use some rolls on Chiakona here. I hope I don't get her. If I don't get her, that's honestly fine too. I forgot how deep we were into Lynae's one. And the history isn't going to be updated yet, is it? Is it? Oh, it is! Wow! That didn't even take 30 minutes! I hope. I hope we weren't here for 30 minutes. So yeah, we're literally 9 in. So we're going to do, I guess, 1 single shot and then maybe 2 10 shots. Let's do that. If we get Chiakona, great. If we don't, that's fine. And if we miss 50-50, that's honestly even better too. Because that means I could get whatever character I want next. So now we are at 10. Let's go to 20. Let's make it a 20. Alright. And this is where I don't even know what I'm gonna do for like the Cyberpunk collab, man. Oh, this stupid girl.
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
I have so many of her too. Yeah, literally, I have her maxed. Holy shit. Also, what is up with their hands? Some of these people just have like weird, like, crystal hands. Huh. No other 4-star, huh? Okay, that's fine. I mean, hey, I feel pretty decent already, so... I feel like you can't get too mad. The only thing you get mad at is losing 50-50, because the weapon you're guaranteed to get anyway, so that's good. Either way, let us do 1 more 10 shot, and then I guess I'll leave the 2 rolls. Fuck it. Alright, here we go. So this should be 30. Alright, and we got 9. That's okay, though. Maybe we could do some more standard rolls. We'll see. Oh, see, that looks, again, not too cool, but very nice. I think it has a lot of, like, parts on it. A lot of, like, little wing things. And they're oscillating. Like a fucking kid, you...
The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons to come.
Ooh, thanks, Yang Yang. I actually really liked her when I first started playing the game. I don't know how good she is now, though, but if she's not meta, I hate her. Well, she's whatever. But, I'm a meta slave, sadly. This is where if you take, like, keys in front of my face and you jingle them, I'll be interested in it, though. Come on, any other 4-star? Fook. Okay, I'm pretty alright with that. Oh my god, listen to that music. The music is another thing that's always usually good in these gachas, man. And this music in this new region has been phenomenal. But either way, that's going to be it for the rolling. Pretty decent, although it couldn't really go bad to begin with, to be fair. But I'm pretty happy. Oh, wait, no, before we go, wait, let me see. How many standard rolls can I get? Or should I just save these? I might just save these. Fuck the standard rolls. We'll see. We'll see. God, it's 31 fucking days. Holy shit. But yeah, we'll see. We have now another 11 rolls, but again, we should probably save this. So we have 61, 62, 63 with the 2 extra, 73, 74. We have 74 rolls at maximum. And then we'll obviously get more as time goes on. But that's great. Honestly, we can hit pity again. We just might lose it. That's what it is. It's gachas. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for me. Hope everyone enjoyed. If you want to see more of me, watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel.